Hello, I'm Aria Wells and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, rather than doom scroll into midnight, I invite you to step outside. Yes, literally, if you can. Tilt your chin skyward. There she is, the moon. No push alerts, no brand deal, yet she moves entire oceans with silent authority. Pause, and realize that every triumph, heartbreak, and ordinary Tuesday in human history has unfolded beneath her glow. Traders crossing deserts, Viking sailors steering by lunar compass, soldiers writing final letters in trenches, night shift nurses guiding newborns into first breaths, all mentored by her quiet light. If the moon could speak, what manual would she hand us for navigating change, chaos, and reinvention? That's our quest tonight, a manifesto from the moon. 8 phases, 8 life principles, each a stepping stone from darkness to radiance and back again. To ground this cosmic chat, I'll share one rooftop story. Years ago in Lisbon, heartbroken and jobless, I watched the moon rise above terracotta roofs. Her calm conviction nudged me to start over. 4 months later, that lunar pep talk became my first book outline. The moon never sent an invoice, yet I owe her royalties. So brew something warm, dim the lights, and maybe leave only one candle glowing, your own mini moonscape. Over the next half hour, we'll braid astronomy, neuroscience, poetry, and practical prompts into a silver thread you can loop around your biggest goals and deepest doubts.
When Phase 1, Waxing Crescent. Progress begins small. A new crescent is a shy sliver, yet it tugs tides. Power isn't size, it's direction. Story. Jada quit sugar by removing 1 teaspoon from her coffee each week. A month later, 0 sugar, 0 migraines. Practice. Identify your teaspoon micro-start. 1 push-up, $1 saved, 1 page read. Reflection. If a sliver of moon can move oceans, what tiny shift could turn your tide tonight? Phase 2, first quarter. Honor the shadow. Half illuminated, half dark. The moon flaunts her unfinished side. Exercise. Draw a circle. Bright side, progress. Shadow side, lingering tasks, doubts. Let the duality motivate action. Example. Edison logged 1,000 failed filaments in red ink, so future inventors could see the shadow data. Prompt. Which shadow task, if faced this week, would push your project from 50 to 75% bright? Phase 3. Waxing gibbous. Refine relentlessly. Gibbous means humped, awkward almost there. Parable. Michelangelo carved David's pupils last, after 2 years of hammering marble. Excellence hides in late-stage details. Tool. Create a gibbous checklist. 3 polish points that lift work from good to great. Question. Where are you coasting because polishing feels tedious? Phase 4. Full moon. Illuminate others. The moon doesn't generate light. She reflects it. Anecdote. During a blackout, one neighbor strung solar fairy lights across 5 porches. Kids did homework by glow. Adults shared soup. Borrowed light builds community. Challenge. Forward a compliment you received to the mentor who made it possible. Subject. Your light, my shine. Inner check. Whose darkness could your reflective knowledge brighten this week? Phase 5. Waning gibbous. Share the harvest. After celebration comes distribution. Story. A software founder open-sourced her code. Volunteers translated it into 42 languages for rural clinics. Shared bounty multiplies. Action. List 3 lessons from your last success. Turn them into a blog, reel, or coffee chat. Give them away. Phase 6. Last quarter. Edit ruthlessly. Light halves again by subtraction. Trees edit ruthlessly. Light halves again by subtraction. Trees shed leaves, we must shed obligations. Tool, lunar edit. Write every commitment on sticky notes. Hold each note to your chest. Feel expansion or contraction. Remove 3 contraction notes, place them in a compost jar. Result, pruning feeds deeper roots. Phase 7, waning crescent. Rest in the void. Almost dark, time for restoration. Mini meditation, 40 seconds. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6, whisper. Void is vital. Science nugget. REM sleep and creative insight spike after sensory reduction days. Plan. Schedule a dark moon day next month. No screens, no spreadsheets, just breath and being. New moon. Restart with intention. Invisible yet potent ritual. On the next new moon, write one private intention. Seal it, place under pillow, open at the next full moon. Story. A client whispered, "Speak kindly to myself," under the new moon. 3 cycles later, her inner critic spikes dropped 60%. Question. What dream is ready to germinate quietly before its public bloom? Let's close with the 5 universal lunar laws, spoken like guiding mantras you can revisit anytime you need a celestial reboot. Cycle beats sprint. The moon never rushes from crescent to full. She honors every curve in between. Your endurance will thrive when you work in rhythms. Push, rest, push again, instead of burning out in one frantic burst. Reflect to shine. The moon glows by mirroring sunlight, not by generating her own fire. In the same way, capture wisdom from mentors, books, and lived experience. Bounce it back brighter for those who follow. Shadow teaches. Craters only show their depth when shadow touches them. Your flaws and setbacks reveal texture. Study them, learn, refine. Imperfection is an honest professor. Gravity counts. Even in silence, the moon's pull lifts oceans. Remember, your presence, your words, your mood tug at the tides inside other people. Choose your orbit with care. Silence amplifies. In a quiet night sky, even a whisper of moonlight is unmistakable. Stillness sharpens your inner signal, allowing intuition and creativity to beam through the noise. Hold these 5 lunar laws close, and you'll navigate any night, clear or stormy, with calm, reflective power. 1-week lunar mission comment. Tonight, post which phase mirrors your life. Tag, #Manifesto from Moon, so our community map glows with crescents, gibbouses, and full moon moments. Act tomorrow. Perform that phase's matching step, maybe a teaspoon microstart if you're waxing, a sticky notes pruning if you're waning. Day 7. Step outside, look up, whisper gratitude for the orbit you completed. Why share? Someone scrolling at 2 a.m. may spot your post and think, if they can harvest meaning from chaos, maybe I can too. Your honesty becomes lunar light refracted into another life. If this lunar manifesto illuminated even one dark corner, tap like the digital clink of mugs under starlight. Share with a friend who loves moon emojis yet forgets their own radiance. Hit subscribe so you never miss another celestial coaching session. There's always more light to share. Thank you for orbiting these reflections with me. I'm Aria Wells. Until next time, keep eyes on the night sky and heart in harmonious motion. Wax, wane, rest, and rise, just like our faithful moon.